I think there are three lessons. The first is plan. If you're going to plan to have a conference of 45,000 representatives come to the most important climate change, if not the most important United Nations conference in living memory, then plan for that to be a success. Secondly, purpose. The purpose of this conference was to find a way forward post-2012, and with that the ambiguity about whether this was going to be a legal outcome or a political outcome really needed to be much clearer. And thirdly, process. This was a process that from the start had challenges in relation to engagement, and into the future the United Nations is going to need to find a more effective process to engage not only the hearts but also the minds and also importantly the finances of the developed world. The business world, they were wanting the Copenhagen conference to have a certain clarity and a certain signal being given to it, that was business, so that business could then undertake the necessary steps to begin the transition to a low carbon economy. So with the absence of those signals, business then becomes uncertain. Business is unwilling to invest in a future where there is no clarity, where there is no guidance, where there is no framework or architecture for those business decisions to have real value and meaning, particularly when you're talking about investor dollars, investor finance shaping the carbon economy. So three ideas. The first is a signal. For business to undertake anything, it's going to need to know whether or not a price on carbon is going to be the signal that is going to set future innovation, future technology and future sustainability within business to be enlivened. Secondly is an architecture. 2012 is not that far away. 2012 for business is a heartbeat away in terms of business planning. So if the architecture is going to be built, it has to be built quickly. For business needs to understand what it needs to respond to out past 2012 if this is in fact a medium to long-term risk management issue for business. And finally, engagement. If there is no engagement with the developing countries, the developed countries and business at these conferences going forward, then the success of these conferences is going to be highly suspect. We saw at Copenhagen that the possibility of unanimity or a unanimous decision was going to be hard fought and won if the issues, if the agendas of each weren't understood and undertaken in such a way that they were framed in a context that everybody was going to have both pain but also opportunity coming out of it.